All right, we're back for another Office Vision Pro update, but this time we're going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to show you actually what I use for my office setup. Yes, I did bring back one of my monitors, had to. You'll see why in a second. But for now, let's jump into the Vision Pro. All right, welcome everybody back to the Vision Pro experience. We're going to do kind of what we did last time of setting up what I would actually use around my office, but I had quite a few comments just saying like, oh, you're just putting useless stuff everywhere. So I'm going to show you what I actually put up. And yes, I did put one of my monitors back because I do have, people come over and we need to look and edit together. And unfortunately, multiple people can't use this at once, but I'm going to show you when I edit inside Vision Pro what it looks like. So we're going to connect to my computer here. Of course, the joys is I can have a much bigger monitor than my actual physical one. I will say I just uploaded a video the other day talking about split screen and how it wasn't working properly, but they actually just did a update yesterday that seemed to fix a lot of the issues that I was having. So I'm kind of curious if it will act good again today. Then I promise to let you guys know. So let me open up DaVinci Resolve here. All right, so now I've got DaVinci Resolve. I've got the dual window display turned on, obviously, so we have our different tools. And I gotta say, this is working so much better. As you can see, I'm still on the free version because I want the confidence in this app, but the developers seem to be putting in the work. I worked on it for about 30 minutes in this dual setup yesterday, and it was quite smooth. If I'm dragging things between, you can see that was like perfectly smooth. So much better. Again, I'm a little hesitant to say, oh, we're all good, we're all fixed now, but if you have not done the update from, I think 2 days ago at this point, or a couple days, depending when this video goes out, make sure you are up to date, both on the Mac app version and the Vision Pro application as well. Both of these are the public release versions that I'm on. These are not the beta versions, so you all should be good to go. And massive kudos to the developers for seemingly fixing a lot of these bugs. I hope it remains very consistent. But anyway, this is our little setup here. I've got my dual workstation. My other favorite little thing is very small, but it's one of my few purchases, and that is the lava battery. I think this is hilariously both cute, but also still practical. And I'm just gonna pick this up, and I usually just put it in the corner over there. And it simply just tells me the time and my battery so that I don't have to constantly do the whole glance up, go to control center. I can just be working throughout my day, and then just glance over to check the Vision Pro's battery, see if I need to plug in the battery to hardline so I can keep going, or check out the time. And obviously the green changes to like yellow and red as the battery runs down. Quite a useful little utility to have. Now, a lot of people were questioning, like, do you actually watch things while you're working on videos and stuff? And absolutely. I don't know a creator who really doesn't. Obviously, if you're editing dialogue and stuff, you can't really have that going. But I absolutely love having something going. And put this at an angle up there. And, it's kind of just more or less background music. I love Caleb Hammer. And then also, if I'm working on a video, having my notes open so I can have an idea of what I'm supposed to be doing. So this note I can just take out and just kind of have right here. And these are kind of the reels and the content that I'm working on for this week. So that's pretty cool. And last but not least, I'll usually put a Safari window right here if I need to look up songs for a track I'm trying to get into, or maybe an asset and stuff. It never hurts to just have Safari open here to look up stuff. So this is more or less what my workstation looks like. But honestly, the really cool part about the Vision Pro is its memory and the fact that you can move around rooms without needing to rescan the entire environment. So while I was setting all this up, the rest of my house already has some windows already set up for it. So let's go check those out here. And it begins with the master staircase here. Why would I not want a giant self-portrait of myself? That doesn't scream egotistical at all. Should probably replace that with a family photo. But just how impressive that as I walk up the staircase at any angle, it just looks like an actual portrait there. And yeah, really should change that picture. But then as I get into the living room, why would I settle for, you know, our dinky little 55-inch there, when I can have a very comfortable movie experience with a 500-inch or however actually big this would be. And when I sit down, it changes the nice angles to it. So now I can have a much better movie experience right here. But you know, the Vision Pro is not meant to just keep you inside all day. So as I look down and I see my office down there, I can even step outside. And actually we live right near the Ohio Airport, which is right over there. And so I have the Voyager app pulled up. I can hear one. Oh, there's that plane. I wonder if we'll see it here in a minute. All right, so there's that plane disappearing. And there it is. There's that plane coming in. We can see it's coming from, I don't know, whatever airport that is. So how cool is it that we literally just witnessed that plane flying in there, and now we can get the actual specs on it. Now, what breaks a little bit of the illusion is the fact that you can see all your windows at once. So it doesn't really know what walls are there per se. So I can see down to my studio, I can see over here, and you could see that as a pro and con of, you know, being able to see how many windows you have open at once. Now, obviously this is all really cool demos and stuff, but to be honest, my absolute favorite place to work is with all of these windows, as I showed you, but in an immersive experience of turning on the environments. Turning on the environments honestly has been a game changer for my ADHD, because I like a clean, simple space. And as you saw throughout my house, you know, I have kids and they don't always call for the most neat environments, or sometimes you're out and about and it's very busy, there's people walking around, and if I were to put on headphones, I could just focus on my windows, and the environments give a beautiful soundscape, a nice kind of ambient vibe and everything. Obviously I can see upstairs and see everything that I have outside. I don't know where the Voyager one is, but it's right behind YouTube up there. And I know an issue a lot of time is I can't see my keyboard and mouse right now, but the trick, or at least the best we can get it for now, is you turn down the environment just a little bit. Maybe go down to like 2/3 or so. And now I can see my keyboard in front of me, but I still, when I glance up, I'm getting the majority of the environment. If I turn around, it's my room. If I'm looking forward, it kind of still gives me that a little bit of an escape feel to it. So this is truly how I set up my office, and while I may not every day have those windows up there all the time, it is really impressive to have a multi-room setup. So let me know down in the comments below what you think of my setup and what you want to see next. Don't forget to get subscribed to the Vision Pro experience. Thanks so much. I'll see you in the next video.